What's goody? What's goody? What's goody? Y'all done see my face. Y'all know what time of the year it is. We 30 seconds away. We are 30 seconds away. T-minus 30 seconds, man. Got everything white. Got my drink. Hit. Let's do it. 15 seconds. We finna get some My Career and My Player news. Hopefully. Praying to God, bro, we can get a demo, but hey, it may happen, it may not. Anyway, we locked in. Let's do it.
Welcome back to our next
Let's do it, man.
2K25 courtside report. Today I'm joined by Zach Timmerman, principal producer.
Let go, Zach. Let me know something, Zach. Let me know something, Zach.
Developer. Zach, how you doing today?
I'm doing well.
Talk to me, Zach.
Now there is so much to talk about for NBA 2K25. This is where fans can live out their hoop dreams and build their legacy like never before. Before we get into My Career, let's talk about the My Player Builder.
Okay then. Okay then.
When you're building your My Player, you're not just building a legacy this year, you're also building a dynasty for your team. And we understand this is a very integral moment, a very important decision. And so we put a lot of time into ensuring that the various paths that we have in the builder are going to allow all walks of our gamers to be able to make the player that they want to make. To create your own, it's the builder where you just have so many options, changing your position, changing your size.
It's looking the exact same.
Your attributes and get to right where you want to go with your builder. All while you can see the various perks that your player is eventually going to be equipped with. Ultimately, it's the builder where somebody who wants to mess around with the
the builder looks the exact same, man. Ain't gonna lie.
We also have our pro build making veterans that have been playing the game for a long time. They're probably going to want to jump in there as well. There's also another group that wants to jump in there to try to make a unique build that nobody else in the world has made.
This sounds really intriguing. One thing I loved about last year was community members submitting their builds and you guys implementing them into the game. Are those returning this year?
The community build that we had last year, it was really exciting. It was really nice to grab the best build makers that we have out there, be able to have them put their build in the game. Ultimately, people, when they would grab these builds, they felt like they could instantly compete and play with the best gamers out there. They'll be available season 2. We'll be dropping new ones each season with the intention of giving you access to the latest and greatest play styles that are out there.
A lot of new features coming with this new builder system, Zach. What else can you share about creating your My Player in 2K25?
In each of these builder paths, there's access to more information than we've ever given you before. You'll see which badges you qualify for, you'll see which takeovers you qualify for in our new takeover system, and you'll also be able to see which animations your player will qualify for.
Oh, okay then. That's hard.
Move and react the way that you want to through the animation system.
I love all that, but I especially love the new takeover system.
Yeah, show that. Show that. Yeah, show that.
This year we have 70 takeovers and
70 takeovers.
In the builder, you can see which takeovers you qualify for. Once you get into My Career, you can swap your takeovers in and out. They all have attribute requirements that determine whether or not you're able to equip these takeovers. Once you get into the game, you're going to see your takeover meter. There's 5 levels to your takeover, and it's kind of like 5 levels of hotness. Once you hit level 5, the special ability turns on, and that allows you to kind of dominate the game for a short period of time.
Okay,
oh,
70 takeovers.
Did y'all see that dunk meter?
What are some of your favorites?
I think the one that I've been gravitating towards the most is barbecue chicken. If you're a hoop head, you know what that name means. It means you're about to put somebody in the post and turn them into a rag doll. It boosts throughout the game.
Yeah.
And your speed. And then when the special ability turns on,
same game, please. Same game, please.
Again,
please.
For a short period of time.
I ain't trying to get too hyped, though. I ain't trying to get too hyped. But same game, please.
So it's a lot of fun for somebody who likes to play in the
Come on, man.
What can you tell us about badges in 2K25?
This year we have 40 badges. They're a lot more all-encompassing than they have been in the past.
40 badges?
One of them has a larger impact. And so
Set shot specialist, midi mark specialist.
Right now, we feel like we've hit
still got
every
them in
part
this
of
range.
basketball that's important. And ultimately, we're
most definitely dropping 2 videos. Most definitely dropping 2 videos, breaking it down, seeing everything.
Badge progression is basically how often are you using your badge. The more often you use the badge, the faster it's going to progress. Ultimately, though, if you don't use your badge this year, you won't regress, which I'm sure our fans are pretty happy about.
No regression, thank God.
Completely reworked this year in 2K25.
Yeah, so this year we introduced a new level of badge called Legend. It's a level above Hall of Fame. It's pretty difficult.
Legend badges?
It's pretty high.
Ankle assassin, that's hard.
You know, it really allows you to dominate in that area of the game.
Zach, I'm excited. Can't wait to get my hands on the builder. Thanks for all the new details. And for all of you, stay connected to the NBA 2K25 Courtside Report, where you can learn all about the new My Player Builder. Now we know about all the new exciting features in the My Player Builder, but it's time to learn about My Career. I'm joined by Mark Little. Let's jump right in. What's new in my career for NBA 2K25?
My career in NBA 2K25 is all about building the greatest dynasty in NBA history. You're my player this year, growing up outside of Chicago, and like his island,
Ooh,
like
hey,
Jordan,
glimpse
you
at the
want to
city,
build
glimpse
a
at the city,
dynasty that lasts
glimpse at the city.
You can learn about your
Hold on
my player's
now.
history and
You gotta
his
pay
path to the
attention.
NBA through an optional flashback story called The Heart of the Dynasty, which you get to relive 4 of his most iconic games in his pre-NBA career, including a high school state championship, a FIBA U19 World Cup, and even an open run with some NBA players where one of the players is not so happy and he got invited. And all these games are
Hey,
available for you to play right
you
away.
beefing with Austin Reeves?
Point
Wow.
your career, but if you really want to just jump right into your NBA career and start building your dynasty, you can do that too.
So let's talk about creating your own dynasty in my career.
Last year, we introduced the GOAT ranking system. And in that, you're able to see your My Player rise up through the rankings. And
I ain't played out one game of my career. Like, I didn't play one game, bro. I'd rather play rank, bro, to upgrade my player. I ain't even gonna lie.
So we've ranked the 9 greatest dynasties in NBA history. And as your team does stuff like deep playoff runs, winning championships, you'll see them rise the dynasty rankings until ultimately they get to the number
Hey,
one
does that
spot
look like a
and
new
you
face
replace
creation,
Michael
bro?
Jordan.
Or am I tweaking?
Last year, you came in with GOAT level hype. So what kind of prospect is MP in 2K25?
This year, MP
They still
is
sticking
not
with the
a
name
level
MP,
hype.
bro.
You're gonna have to earn your position in the starting lineup, and if the player in front of you is really good, it's gonna be even harder. This will definitely be one of your first.
I don't play my career. I
So
ain't
it sounds
even
like I
gonna
got to
lie,
earn
bro.
my place in the starting lineup. What does the flow look like in my career? Is it key games, every game?
Key games are back this year, and we're really excited about the improvements we've made. This year, you have a lot of control about which
Key games been a
you play.
thing since
We've divided the
2K13.
season into 2 halves, and in each half, you'll meet with your coach and GM.
Oh, the
and
city in the
select
background, the
personal
city.
goal. The
Look at the
personal
city.
goal you pick
Ooh,
is what
look at the
determines
city.
the key games you play. We've even tiered the matchup system, so if your MP is still at a lower level, you'll match up against lower level NBA players, but if you're a 99, you're going to be matched up against the best of the best. If that's not your thing, you could decide you want to try and win the NBA Cup, or maybe you want to focus on winning road games, or maybe in your rookie season you want to show that you're the top rookie in your class. We've even got some key games that are focused entirely about you posterizing other guys. So the personal goals and key games you get to pick from is completely dependent on the build you made, your team you picked, and your current overall. So there's a lot of
Am I gonna play my
content
career
on the scenario
again?
and play
No.
style you've picked. And on
Not-
top of that, if
not
you
playing my
successfully
career,
complete
bro.
your personal goal and key games, you
If
get
I play my
all
career, bro,
dynasty
it's gonna be.
badges. So the dynasty badges you
I'm gonna have to be
help
just
improve your
bored,
team and shape the
completely
dynasty
bored,
you're
bro, to
about
play
to
my career.
This sounds exciting. What about other new features in my career that you can talk about?
There's a lot more than I'm going to be able to go into here today, but I'll give you a few more of my
The
favorites.
graphics looking good,
Earlier
man.
I mentioned you can play a FIBA game in the optional flashback story. Well, you can also play FIBA games in our new revised off-season flow. You'll be able to play FIBA friendlies, FIBA qualifiers, and even a FIBA tournament that you can invite other
They added
NBA stars
they
to
added
join.
FIBA to the
And
game.
speaking of
Hopefully we
NBA
can get
stars,
that
this
Team
year we're
USA
also
jersey.
adding jersey swaps. So there are optional highlight games on your calendar where you can earn jerseys from players like Jalen Brunson or Victor Wembanyama
Oh.
only if you pass the in-game challenges against their teams. And you're gonna
That's
wanna
kinda-
collect
that's
those
kinda nice.
jerseys
They had
because
jersey
not
swaps.
only can
That's
you
kinda
wear them
nice.
around the city, but you can also put them on display in your My Court.
You said my court? My court is returning?
I can't talk too much about My Court, but I'm confirming My Court is back.
Yes!
It's gonna feature
Hey,
people
my
from
court, bro.
the
It should have left.
Bring it to
It should have left.
All right, my court, exciting
It
stuff.
should have left.
Start building my dynasty in NBA 2K.
The my court should have left.
Mark, thanks so much for joining us and sharing all this great
Like,
info.
dang.
And for all of you, stay tuned for more courtside reports on NBA 2K25.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I see a lot of W's in the chat. Everyone's super excited. My
But that
court
is
officially
it.
back.
I'll click
Happy about
record
that.
if something else happens. But other than that,
I was back. I was the
peace.
same as y'all, man. The entire video we just